Welcome, dear students. We already have discussed our third chapter, that is safety and first aid. I hope you all have understood this chapter through video and chapter reading. Now let's start exercise. First one is filling the blanks. First one is desk clothes should not be worn while cooking. Is it cotton or synthetic? It is synthetic because synthetic clothes catch fire easily. So, if synthetic clothes are worn during cooking, it can cause fire. Second one is, in case of gas leak, all the doors and windows should be closed or opened. They should be opened. All doors and windows should be opened to provide ventilation. Third one is, firefighters normally put out fire with the help of dash, water or chemicals. It is water. Fourth one is, we can avoid dash by following safety rules, accidents or incidents. It is accidents. We can avoid accidents by following safety rules. Fifth one is, in case of minor burns, we can apply a paste of dash, vinegar or baking soda. It is baking soda. We should apply paste of baking soda in case of minor burns. Our next exercise is write true or false. First one is, all accidents are caused by fire. It is false statement because many accidents are caused by fire but not all. Second one is, in case of fires caused by electrical fires, we should use sand. Yes, it is correct statement. Water should never be used as it can lead to an electric shock. Third one is, fire from petrol is put out using water. It is false statement. Fire from petrol is put out using sand. Fourth one is, most cuts and scratches need antiseptic ointments to be applied on them for a few days. Yes, it is correct statement. Fifth one is, all fractured bones need to be put under cool running water. It is false statement as all fractured bone should not be moved. Now we will see, choose the correct option. First one is, which of these can cause a fire? A. Carelessness while handling burning matchsticks. B. Electric faults. C. Cooking gas leaks. D. All of this. These all are causes of fire. So answer is all of this. Second one is, which of these would you use in case of cut or wound? Is it a cloth sling, a splint, gauze and band-aid, or paste of baking soda? The answer is gauze and bandage. Cloth sling and splint are used in case of fracture, while paste of baking soda is used in case of minor burns. Third one is, which of these could cause burns? Fire and hot liquids, friction from clothes, chemicals, or all of this. Fire and liquids cause burns. Friction from clothes also cause burn. Chemicals cause burns. So the answer is all of this. Fourth one is, in case of nosebleed, the person should sit with the head tilted down, sit with the head tilted up, lie down on the stomach, lie down on the back. In case of nosebleed, a person should sit with head tilted up. Fifth one is, which part of the body is injured in case of sprain? Bones, muscles, tendon or ligament? The answer is ligament, that is present in our joints. Sixth one is, in case of snake bite, the person should be positioned such that the bite lies below the heart level, above the heart level, at the heart level, or none of this. The correct answer is below the heart level, so that venom means poison will not spread fast. Seventh one is, which of these is caused by animal bites? Is it rabies, fracture, blister or sprain? It is rabies. The bites of animals such as cats and dogs causes rabies. Eighth one is, which of these would you use in bee stings? A paste of baking soda, vinegar, lemon juice or running water? The correct answer is a paste of baking soda. The next exercise is match the following. First one is bee stings. In case of bee stings, we have to apply baking soda. So answer is baking soda. Second one is wasp sting. In case of wasp sting, we have to apply vinegar. Third one is cuts. In case of cuts, we have to apply antiseptic cream. Fourth one is fracture. In case of fracture, we have to use cloth sling. Fifth one is chemical burn. In case of chemical burn, we should use cool running water. Our next exercise is give two examples. First one is causes of fire. The causes of fires can be electric faults or accidents while cooking. Second one is things to do during a gas leak. We should open all doors and windows during gas leak, or we should not strike a matchstick. Third one is ways to avoid fire. We should be very careful while handling fire, and our electric appliances and wiring should be checked regularly for faults. Fourth one is things to do in case of someone catches fire. We should be made to roll on the floor to control the flames, and person should be covered with a thick blanket. Fifth one is ways to put out fire. We can put out fire using fire extinguisher, using sand or water. Our next exercise is give one word for the following. First one is a special instrument that we can use to put out small fire, that is fire extinguisher. Second one is the immediate help given to an injured person, that is first aid. Third one is a break or crack in the bone, that is fracture. Fourth one is this is caused when we twist the ankle or the wrist suddenly. The answer is sprain. The last one is this holds the fracture in the place till the injured is taken to the hospital. The answer is splint. Now we will start question answers. First one is what can causes fire? Name any 3 ways in which we can avoid fire hazards. As we know, fire can be caused because of different reasons, some of which are carelessness while handling burning matchsticks, candles and firecrackers. It can be electric faults, and it can be accidents while cooking, and gas leaks in the kitchen. The three ways in which we can avoid fire hazards are: first, be very careful while handling fire. Second, electric appliances and wiring should be checked regularly for faults or breaks in the plastic covering of the wires. And synthetic clothes such as nylon should not be worn while cooking or handling fire, as synthetic clothes can catch fire easily. Second question is, how will you put out a fire caused because of electric faults? Fire caused due to electric faults is never put out using water, since electricity can flow through water. These fires can put out using sand or fire extinguisher. Fire from petrol is also put out using sand. Our third question is, define first aid. What first aid would you give to a person who has been bitten by a dog? First of all, what is first aid? First aid is the first or immediate help given to injured people before they are taken to a hospital. Now we will see first aid given in case of dog bite. In case of dog bite, wash the wound with running water and cover it with a clean bandage. Take the person to the doctor immediately. Our fourth question is, what is fracture? How would you help a person who has fractured his bone? First of all, what is fracture? A break or crack in a bone is called fracture. It is very important to not move the fractured part. A cloth sling or splint should immediately be tied around the fracture to hold it, and the person must be rushed to the hospital immediately. Our fifth question is, how would you help a person in the following cases? First one is minor burns. In case of minor burns, wash the burnt area under the cool running water for some time. Then apply antiseptic cream or paste of baking soda on the burn. Next is chemical burns. In case of chemical burns, remove the clothes around the burnt area. Then place the wound under cool running water. Dry and loosely wrap a clean bandage around it. Call the doctor immediately. Next is severe burns. In case of severe burn, a doctor must be called immediately. If any blister is formed, must not be pricked. Also, do not try to remove any piece of cloth stuck to the burnt area or apply any cream or ointment. Now, write all the objective type questions in the textbook itself and question answers in the fair book. Write keywords also in the fair book. Thank you.